Well, it was the fight that had the world talking for what seems like forever until it finally came to fruition over the weekend in Las Vegas.
That's right. One of boxing's all-time greats, and in his mind, the greatest, Floyd Mayweather and UFC's prodigal son, Conor McGregor, went head-to-head in a 12-round super welterweight boxing spectacle. Here's some of the highlights from the night. The two-time UFC champ Conor, the notorious McGregor, making his way into the ring, very subtly, but then, of course, Mayweather comes in with a mask on his face. Not sure what that was all about, but Money Mayweather looked like he was kind of hanging back the first couple rounds. McGregor was landing some good punches early on, making people think that it was going to be an actual contest. But what people started seeing was Mayweather started doing his usual and just tactfully just took him apart, and little by little just wore McGregor down. And it was TKO in the 10th, just mostly because of the stamina. It really looked like. I mean, the punches, McGregor came out afterwards and said they weren't that hard. It was just sheer stamina. You can see just exhaustion on his face, and Mayweather.
And McGregor's like, when can I kick him?
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute. My arms are tired. I can use other body parts, you know.
But the two met in the middle at the end of the fight to kind of have some words, share some words with each other and the crowd on what they thought. Here you go. Take a look.
Much respect. You came with it. You know what I mean? I got to give respect to that. I feel I held my own earlier. I feel it was close. I feel 5-4. I feel it was 5-4 into round 10. I would have liked him to get to the bell to see what was what.
He came out here. He fought a hell of a fight, hell of a stand-up guy, and I went out there and just did what I do best. Found a way to trap him and broke him down. This is the last one. You guys have my word. I had a great career, a great career. I can't complain about anything, I can't complain about anything, Steven Espinoza, like I said before, in CBS, they gave me the biggest deal in sports history.
Biggest deal in sports history. Mayweather earned $100 million for the fight, which that amount could actually triple once the pay-per-view buys are determined.
Yeah, so according to USA Today, Mayweather is guaranteed $100 million for the fight. McGregor was guaranteed about $30 million before any pay-per-view sponsorship or money is divided up. Before that fight, Mayweather was predicting that he would pocket about $300 million when all is said and done. So that means Mayweather will make more in one night than any NFL, NBA, or MLB player has made in their entire career, excluding sponsorships. That's according to Sports Track.
Yeah.
How about that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no, it was definitely, I don't know. I know you didn't stay up for it.
No, it was 11:45. I said the only time I see 11:45 was about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I don't see it on the other end of the spectrum of the clock.
I tried, we tried to stay up, but the first punches didn't come until like after midnight. So I was like, well, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not spending $100. Jasmine was like, no, we're not spending. Well, it was so funny. People complain about DirecTV or their cable provider jacking their rates by $10, but they'll pay $100 for one fight. So we were not going to buy it. And I was like, darn it, I'm going to miss it. Well, I go on social media, and I start seeing live streams all over the place on social media. And I was like, well, am I doing something illegal by watching this? I mean,
you're not alone. Variety did an article on this. There were 239 illegal live-streamed rebroadcasts online, which translated into about 2.9 million people, like Curtis, watching it live and not paying for it.
Oops.
Well, but that's interesting, because you're telling me what people were doing is taking up their phones, going to what, like Periscope or
any live stream.
So the people who purchased it put their phones up and were live streaming it from their house, and so it was like one of those things in the future.
Yeah.
How do you cut down on
I don't know how they're going to do that. Yeah, that's going to be tough for them to figure out. But we'll see next time Mayweather's not fighting again, but McGregor will probably fight under Mayweather's promotion company. Watch. It's coming up.
$300 million. Wow.